Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you a shoutcast in a game between Sonic and Please, another Night Elf mirror match. Game 1 taking place here on Nomad Isle. We see Sonic spawning as the yellow Night Elf on the top left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Please has spawned as the green Night Elf on the top right. Night Elf versus Night Elf mirror match here once more, and I am expecting a lot of Demon Hunter and maybe Warden throughout this matchup. Most likely Demon Hunter, though. We'll see how things unfold as we are setting up archers here, and it is going to be a Demon Hunter versus a Demon Hunter. Go ahead and slow things down already at the 2-minute 20-second mark, as both sides pretty much creeping out their respective mercenary camps. Going to be picking up a Troll Shadow Priest, as are we going to see a Wisp perhaps try and steal this? This could come in as a bit of a steal there, and is it going to happen? Yes, Please actually comes in to steal. Mana burn down onto the Troll Shadow Priest. He's going to try and get away, and we'll see where exactly he can go and how far he will get, as that Forest Troll Shadow Priest down to 58 hit points takes another mana burn, and it looks like he's going to end up falling at the hands of the creeps. Nicely done there, 100 and some odd gold in order to make sure that your opponent doesn't get a Forest Troll Shadow Priest. Ended up working out there. But what happened with Please? Was he able to get? No, he didn't even go after the giant sea turtle creep camp yet, and he may have ended up losing his Ancient of War. All right, so definitely not worth it. You're taking a look at Please now. Please, what is he doing? Going after the sea turtle hatching here to try and get to level 2 at the very least. Gets to level 2, now gonna go ahead and move away. But you saw there is no production building for Please. Please in a serious bit of trouble right now, perhaps when trying to micro that Demon Hunter that one Troll Shadow Priest. Oh, there you go. You can see another Wisp getting taken down there. Yes, there it goes down. As a Forest Troll Berserker is also picked up. Please now in a little bit of pain and a little bit of hurt. It was very important that he picked up that Forest Troll Shadow Priest, as he needs every bit of damage that he can get. All right, extra little bit of damage there. Spider Crab, Limb Ripper gonna go ahead and back off there. Let's take a look. Demon Hunter sitting at 2. Will get very close to level 3 after clearing out this 5-1-1 creep camp, or 5-3-1 creep camp, already taking down the level 3 creep earlier. Now, what is Please going to follow this up with? He is setting up an Ancient of Wonders, and that does make sense. He does need that Staff of Preservation. Unfortunately for him, Moonstones are not going to be that helpful, as it will also refill the mana wells of his opponent. Now, that's one of the strange things in mirror matches, where Undead Blight and Nightfall both really help the other player just as it helps you. So you kind of have to be a little bit careful about what you're doing. Obviously, though, Please, in a little bit more of a bind here, as you see a Hunter's Hall now being placed down. Did both sides end up losing their Ancient of Wars? All right, I swear I did not notice this earlier. But yeah, both sides ended up losing their Ancient of Wars while creeping. So I guess Please is not in that bad of a situation as I originally thought. He does have an Archer, a Troll Berserker, and a Troll Shadow Priest, which is perhaps more than his opponent right now. Where is that happening? The Demon Hunter now comes inside here, attempting to take down an Ancient of Wonders. That Ancient of Wonders does have fortified armor, so it will help out against the fight there, as the Demon Hunter at level 3 may try to get in some level 3 mana burns, or level 2 mana burns. Oh, level 3 now on the Demon Hunter. Are we going to exchange mana burns? Yeah, there is one exchange there. Demon Hunter going up. There is another mana burn there. Both sides mana burning. It looks like there's another mana burn, and you can see that Please pretty much has no mana to mana burn or mana burn. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at mana to burn. All right, let's go ahead and pull back here. Demon Hunter of Please now going to be backing off here. We can see that there is a Keeper of the Grove going up against most likely a Naga Sea Witch. And we'll be looking at what happens here. Now, as soon as that Keeper of the Grove comes out, oh, a nice mana burn there. 50 or 100 mana loss compared to just 6. Demon Hunter does have a little bit lower hit points, and you can see that this Demon Hunter is out of mana, meaning that he's not going to be able to mana burn the Keeper of the Grove when it does pop on out. Ancient of Lore in the foreground is going to get canceled or destroyed there. That was actually a bit of a mistake, as the Demon Hunter does have very, very low hit points. Going to be forced to use a Potion of Healing. Does use it, and it looks as though, oh, is he going to be able to finish it off? No, Demon Hunter now being forced to retreat all the way back. There is some Moonwells, and yes, he does get the Moonwell. No Entangle. Oh, no, there is the Entangle, and what is going to be happening here? All right, that Demon Hunter very low on hit points and does end up getting away. Squirrel of Town Portal just in time, and both sides losing a lot there. I am surprised that the Keeper of the Grove didn't come out just a second earlier. If it had gotten an entangle onto another unit, that would have tipped things in favor of Please. Instead, Please ended up losing an Ancient of Lore, forcing it to be rebuilt. Meanwhile, you can see that Sonik already has one Ancient of Lore, training up a Dryad with a second one just around the corner. Supply count is 31 over 50. As we move on into the mid-game here, we are pretty much neck and neck, but the infrastructure of Sonik is significantly better. Level 3 on the Demon Hunter, level 1 on the Keeper of the Grove, level 3 on the Demon Hunter, level 1 on the Naga Sea Witch. Item-wise, it is a bit of a toss-up, losing that Scroll of Town Portal early. Oh my goodness, that Demon Hunter down to 35 hit points and somehow survives. Wow, that Troll Shadow Priest needs to get some sort of medic on her right there. 22 hit points is all that is left on that Demon Hunter. He may even be forced to buy a Moonstone. Nope, he's not going to be buying a Moonstone. Instead, drains all of the Moon Wells. Nope, I believe he was the one that actually bought the Moonstone there, as we are going to see a bit of mana burn already coming through. Keeper of the Grove out of mana. Dryads quickly with that Abolish Magic. Very, very important for that Abolish Magic to come through. There's another mana burn down to 94 mana. Both sides now pulling away again. Demon Hunter down to... Oh, Demon Hunter using a Potion of Healing there, staying alive a bit longer. Dryads in a little bit of trouble. Are we going to see, yes, that Forest Troll Shadow Priest, Staff of Preservation home. And now that Archer may end up getting taken down. All right, Cold Arrows. Oh, was there the denial? I'm not quite sure. Wasn't keeping track of the experience, wasn't expecting that denial there, as a mana burn now goes out onto the Naga Sea Witch. Naga Sea Witch now in a little bit of hurt there, 100-point mana burn, and once the Naga Sea Witch loses all of its mana, it just becomes an over-glorified archer. All right, Naga Sea Witch down to 77 hit points, down to 69. A mana burn may be able to finish it off. Are we going to see the mana burn? Yes, we do. The Potion of Healing, oh, Staff of Preservation, saving another unit as the Demon Hunter now tries to run back. Beautifully done by Please, as Please now chasing after this Archer. The Archer going to have a little bit of problems there. There's a mana burn as the Demon Hunter, I'm not quite sure who got that hit there. Demon Hunter now getting pathed very, very painfully. It looks as though the slow poison not enough to entangle once more. No boots of speed on Please's Demon Hunter, and that allows for the escape. All right, Ring of Protection +2. Is it going to be picked up? It is free money right there. And yes, 4 armor instead of 8. 38% damage reduction, effectively 12% more hit points. If you guys still don't understand what I mean by effective hit points, go ahead and look up WarCraft 3 Armor Explained, or just WarCraft 3 Armor, and I have an Excel spreadsheet that explains all of that right there. All right, Vile Temptress comes through, taking a fair bit of damage. Oh, Demon Hunter gonna come back in, and this could potentially be very bad. Who's gonna steal this kill? Mana burn. Oh, Demon Hunter now pushing through. He uses a Potion of Healing. Bear is now out on the field, and Rejuvenation not yet ready. You need 125 mana. There is the 125 mana there. Staff of Preservation saves a unit, but the Abolish Magic coming in from the Dryad. That we saw that coming a mile away, as the Dryads really becoming the MVP here in the second half, stopping the Entangle, stopping the Rejuvenation, and allowing the Bears to now push through. That small tech advantage that we saw earlier now making a very big impact here. The Ancient of Lore, only one Ancient of Lore, or 2 Ancient of Lores, none of them getting Mastery training, and Bears in Mastery form versus non-Bears in Druid form. No big surprise that the stronger, harder hitting Bears winning out on this fight, and it looks like things are about to tip in favor of Sonik. Sonik, unless he loses a Naga Sea Witch and a Demon Hunter here, I can't imagine him actually losing this fight here. All right, are we going to perhaps see an Entangle go down? Staff of Preservation? No! No Staff of Preservation to save that. Entangle onto the Demon Hunter. And the Demon Hunter, Staff of Preservation. Wow, that was a split-second moment right there, as the Bears in Druid form actually holding their own. They are dealing a fair bit of damage, and the Keeper of the Grove, if it actually had mana, would be able to do a lot of damage here. Dryads now trying to push through. The Dryads are casting a bit of slow. Level 4 now on the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter getting some extra damage onto the Naga Sea Witch. Naga Sea Witch now out of mana. Druids of the Claw chasing after the units. Demon Hunter now coming back the other way. Are we going to see the other way? Yes, the Keeper of the Grove now pretty much down, And the Thorns Aura perhaps the big difference here. Every time the Druids of the Claw attack, they actually get a little bit of that damage reflected back. All right, Demon Hunter now down to 133 hit points. Units now going back the other way. Are we going to see a Staff of Preservation saving that unit? No, we are not. Both sides suffering tremendous losses. 32 over 50 compared to 41 over 50. Sonik, yes, definitely in a much better shape there, as the Keeper of the Grove once again gets an entangle down onto the Druid of the Claw, only to see it removed a split second later. All right, let's see. Potion of Invulnerability. Demon Hunter now looking to back off. Staff of Preservation, saving another Druid of the Claw. Goblin Shredder trying to sneak through here. Is it going to be able to get away? It does not look like it. One more shot should do it, and there it goes down. Demon Hunter about halfway to level 5. As Please, down to 28 supply here, needs to get mastery training, needs to get another Ancient of Lore. Rebuilding all of this infrastructure is going to be very costly, as the Druid of the Claw now runs back. All right, Rejuvenation still strong here. Demon Hunter quickly uses a Potion of Healing, trying to stay alive. Remaining Druids. Oh, there's an entangle there. Not enough mana for the... Excuse me, for, what's it called? Abolish Magic, as we now see the Demon Hunter, running around in circles. Is he going to be able to stay alive? Oh, that Demon Hunter, Potion of Healing. What happens? That Demon Hunter is just chasing around in the circle, and now the Demon Hunter realizes he is in a bad spot. All right, both sides continuing to fight. Please, finally getting mastery training. Are we going to get an entangle down onto that Demon Hunter? No, it does not look like it. Bear actually getting in the way of another Demon Hunter there, as we see a Clarity Potion now onto that one unit there. All right, Mana Burn. Oh, what? Did he make it? Yes, he did make it. Down to 20 hit points, and he does make it ever so barely. Demon Hunter now pretty much out of mana. Oh, Staff of Preservation on both sides. Dryad poisoned, but cannot die from poison at all. Gets another rejuvenation, as this is a battle of micro. All right, Demon Hunter now trying to figure out what exactly he can do here. Rejuvenation desperately needed on that one Demon Hunter now. Demon Hunter down to 139, 108 hit points. Perhaps we'll use a Scroll of Town Portal to try and stay alive. And yes, he does use a Scroll of Town Portal, but the rejuvenation was peeled off of him already, making things a little bit harder. All right, Demon Hunter now healed back up to 166. Demon Hunter now continuing the fight here. A long, drawn-out fight here, as the Keeper of the Grove needs to get another entangle off on the remaining units. And the Bear advantage is really because Please has that level 2 Thorns Aura. Wow, level 2 Thorns Aura over level 2 entangle. Not too big of a surprise there, as we get a Mana Burn onto a Druid of the Claw. All right, so far, one bear and a couple of Dryad. Demon Hunter continuing the fight here. 3 bears by Please, and Please now starting to tip ahead a little bit. 40 over 50 supply. Are we going to see an entangle? There could be an entangle, and yes, there is an entangle onto the Druid of the Claw, the Naga Sea Witch, who is still at level 1. Naga Sea Witch still at level 1 after all this time. Finally gets to level 2, as the Mana Burn coming in from Sonik. And it looks like that Demon Hunter is pretty much out of mana. All right, are we going to switch gears once more? There's a Potion of Mana onto the Keeper of the Grove. Keeper of the Grove, yes, gets another entangle off. A beautiful Staff of Preservation. Abolish Magic Staff of Preservation to save that Demon Hunter and send him packing home to get rest and relaxation, while the rest of his units are just absolutely falling apart. All right, Demon Hunter now down to 212 hit points. Now desperately needs to run. Another bear gets taken down. Demon Hunter playing a dangerous game of chicken here, going up against a couple of units. Demon Hunter now needs to back off. Down to 58 hit points. Staff of Preservation sends him back once more. It looks like another Druid of the Claw. Staff of Preservation back again, as Please needs to do a little bit of retreating. All right, Rejuvenation on that Demon Hunter, down to 200 hit points. Are we going to see another Staff of Preservation? Yes, we are. And that 30-second cooldown on Staff of Preservation really making a big difference here. All right, Druid of the Claw down to 200 hit points. Is he going to get taken down? Yes, he will. Mana Burn onto the Keeper of the Grove. Keeper of the Grove now out of mana for, I don't know, the 100th time in this game, as both sides just losing bear after bear after bear. The longer this game goes, the better it is for Please, I believe, as the Naga Sea Witch, her power really starts to fall off. If you get to level 3 Thorns Aura help you if you are trying to attack with bears, that reflection damage is so heavy, as the Demon Hunter now continuing that chase. All right, Demon Hunter fighting inside a group of Moonwells. Also has the ability to buy a Potion of Healing. Decides that he's going to back off here. Oh, another Druid of the Claw. Is he going to get stabbed to Preservation? Yes, he will. Of course he is. as this game is just playing that way. All right, all the bears, or all the druids need to go into bear form, get some additional mana, start rejuvenating each other. Not quite sure why these bears are not going into druid form to try and rejuvenate the remaining units. Nightfall now coming through as well. There's another rejuvenation. This guy also has enough for another rejuvenation, but we're most likely not going to be looking at that anytime soon. All right, Naga Sea Witch sitting at level 2. Demon Hunter sitting at level 4, and I think this is going to be the first time we're actually going to be looking at full healthy units in an upcoming fight. 50 over 50 supply compared to 46 over 50. That could be rectified in just a second, as we are trying to wait another 15 seconds for that last bit of gold to train that last bear. All right, Judah the Claw at 21 mana. Are we going to see another bear be trained? Yes, we should. I believe you can train a bear now. Yeah, bear should not be more than 300 gold. Judah the Claw. Now, Judah the Claw is making their way over. Bears not being trained. What are you spending your gold on? Perhaps items from the shop. I should really be checking that. Scroll of Healing, Scroll of Protection, and this is perhaps one of the things that you can catch on an unsuspecting player. If they do not have auto cast off on the Dryads, you can cast Roar, you can cast Scroll of Protection, and the Dryads will naturally start abolishing magicking those items. All right, both sides getting the Scroll of Protection and Roar, but no, Scroll of Protection and Thorns, or a Scroll of Protections and Roar, as both sides losing a lot of damage. All right, looks like Sonik is going to end up losing a bear here. Oh, whoa, wow, Scroll of Healing used just in time. Please, now backing off. That is a lot of bears. Please trying to engage. It looks like one of Sonic's units going to be taken down here. Meanwhile, the Demon Hunter, please, trying to get away. There is a little bit of a slip up there, as the Demon Hunter is still trying to chase after some more units, perhaps trying to take down a lower hit point unit there. Is he going to be able to get the shots off? The cold arrows from that attack. Oh, what is going on? Staff of Preservation saved that one particular Demon Hunter, as the Keeper of the Grove still has, or is still getting more and more mana. All right, let's roll back over here. The Druids of the Claws. What is this guy doing? What is... Oh, please. In a tragic, tragic turn of events, lost control of his Demon Hunter, and that may be it. That was such a big, big mess up. And just a change in the overall dynamics of the game. Please, down to 29 over 50 compared to 48 over 50. And one battle, one fight, one slip-up of the Demon Hunter may be all it takes to go from victory to defeat, as the Keeper of the Grove, now without mana, unable to entangle Druid of the Claw. Yes, he has the bear advantage barely, but as soon as that Druid of the Claw turns into a bear, we're gonna see things even up a little bit more. All right, are we gonna see some detonations? All right, what's going on there? There's a detonation, removing some of that mana. Druid of the Claw now trying to fight back here. Demon Hunter getting resurrected, but it may be too little, too late. I think that is gonna be all she wrote here, as please, going to lose to Sonik in a nail biter at the very end. Demon Hunter now up to level 6. Superman gonna be flying out here in just a moment. Range chaos damage to make that Demon Hunter just so much more powerful in dealing with the remaining fortified armor, and that is it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed game 1. Please stay tuned for game number 2.